Hey, what's going on, guys? R2 Mark here. I'm back with another Star Wars video for you. And I got a little special item for you. This is the Kotobukiya Artifacts Plus R2-Q5 statue. And I got this recently at this year's New York Comic Con. And this was a New York Comic Con exclusive. And it's a pretty neat little statue. If you saw my haul video from Comic-Con, you saw this a little bit. I did promise I would give you a little close-up look at this item, and so we're going to do so for you today. And this is neat. First, real quick, we'll give you a look at the box. And, again, if you're used to Kotobukiya's packaging, this is, your basic kind of black box. Down here you have Star Wars. There's the name. R2-Q5 1/10 scale pre-painted model kit, Kotobukiya. This is the spot where the special coin is. And again, as I mentioned in that haul video, I did purchase two of these, in which the second one is going to remain sealed because it will serve as the prize for when I hit 500 subscribers. So, again, just different views of the statue itself. I have a little bit of a bio. It's real small printing, so I don't know if you could read this. I'm just going to sort of pan across, and if you want to pause the video, feel free to. If you want to read this, it's very small, even as I get really close. But basically, it says this R2 unit was like the Emperor's personal R2 unit. So. And here again, more images. The various. Of course, some of the writing is in Japanese, as Kotobukiya is a Japanese company. And just various, warning and different languages. Star Wars, very, very basic, very black, but very classy looking. As these are kind of classy pieces, they're cool. Okay, I'll give you a look now. When you open it up, you get this plastic tray, just like with other Kotobukiya. There isn't as much, to this as some other statues with other extra hands or parts or whatever. That just snaps together, and you got all your little pieces. There's just a few little bits of assembly that is required, but here you have the instructions, which show you again. It's very simple. The writing is all in Japanese, so you won't be actually able to read it, but you can pretty much figure it out from the pictures. Now, if you look, this is clearly R2-D2. Obviously, this isn't the first R2 unit that they've done in this wave or line of statues. So they obviously just reused the instructions from the R2 that was done at some point, and it's just blank on them. Okay, because this R2 unit is basically it's exactly like R2-D2, just different paint scheme, and I really like it. It's a really cool paint scheme. You got this mostly black, little touches of silver, and highlighted by this sort of like almost goldish bronze color there. Little details. So you got the little wires on the feet, and the third leg. Really want to try and give you. I'm gonna take them off the base. As you can see, all the little. Just really well detailed. It really looks. It's very light. It's not a lot of metal parts. It's mostly kind of very plasticky. So it's not too heavy. It's not really weighed down by if you're holding this in your hand, But you can see all the little details that they've gotten. It's really well done. All the little sensors. Obviously, when it's mostly black, so it's a little tougher to get. Some of the some of the little details, but they do a really good job. And you can see all the little various parts. Just really well done. I'll show you. Real quick, we'll show you. Of course, you have the little magnetic pieces of metal there for the magnetic base, which it does come with. It's just a black, base. There's nothing, little copyright stamp on the back. There's nothing. It's very plain. But like with all Kotobukiya statues, you got this magnetic base, so it allows you to position the droid any way you want. And again, you have room to, if you want to put him off to the side and have another figure standing next to him, or maybe another R2 unit if you have him. Okay. Also, now you have the third leg. You do have the two options. You could do the third leg pose, which I'm going to keep it in like this, or you have the two-legged pose, which here I'll show you again on the box. There's what the two-legged pose. It's a little tricky to get the legs in and out, but it's because you put them in and they're meant to kind of stay that way. They're not loose. They're not gonna just come off like that. But you have this third leg, which is removable, and when you have it in the second leg position, you have this piece here, which just plugs in there to show. So you'll see there's the third leg, so it mimics the little plug-in piece. Okay. Then the one thing that was special with this is you have this little plastic case here which holds the coin. This gold coin, and you see again, it's Astromech Droid Collection. This is Industrial Automation. What does it say? Industrial Automation, and you got a look of the Astromech on there, and in the back here in big letters you have Star Wars, and Kotobukiya you have the name, or the number, the name of the character rather, R2-Q5, Astromech Droid Companion. And that's a really nice touch. It would have been neat if the case was, if there was some way of displaying it like on the base or something. But it's just in this little case. But really cool. Again, it's a pre-painted statue, so there's not a lot of articulation. You get a little bit of movement in like the feet area, and they'll move back and forth, and the dome will swivel. Let's see if I can get this. The dome swivels back and forth. So there it is. That's pretty much all. There's not too much I can tell you more about this piece. This is the R2-Q5, the Kotobukiya Artifacts pre-painted statue, New York Comic Con exclusive. Hope you enjoyed this video, and until my next video, stay tuned, and may the Force be with you.